Assalamualaikum and a very good day to you. My name is Izzhan and today I will explain the results of my research on the impact of extracurricular activities on university students' soft skills development. So this is the outline that we are going to go through today. A bit of introduction before we start. Employees nowadays are looking for graduates with soft skills to ensure that the graduates are able to withstand today's complex environments. But university students nowadays are quite reluctant to participate in extracurricular activities, even though they know the benefits of it. So, in the literature review, the relationship between the participation in extracurricular activities and soft skill development is also quite unclear. So, this study aims to address the research gap within the literature review. And these are our research objectives. So we are going to study the effects of frequent participation as well as to study how different levels of commitment within extracurricular activities affect university students' soft skills development. So this is our descriptive analysis. You can see that in the participation frequency, the graph is a bit skewed to the right, which shows unbalanced participation. And in the commitment level frequency, it shows that most of the participants or other respondents become regular committee and high committees, which is represented by number 2 or number 3 in the graph. As for the skill improvement frequency, you can see that the general trend is upwards from 0 to 5, which shows that it's a good thing because the respondents are actually gaining something after they join any extracurricular activity. As for the diagnostic analysis, between the highest level of involvement and the skill improvement variables, you can see the correlation is between low and medium. Meanwhile, the skill improvement and participation frequency correlation, the correlations are very low to low. And we conduct the chi-square test, and only the highest level of involvement and skill improvement leadership passes the chi-square test, which then is passed through the Kruskal-Wallis test and post-hoc. And we will explain on this later. As for the discussion for the first objective, you can see that for the descriptive analysis, the participants of extracurricular activities are quite low, as presented by the mean of 3.28 and median of 3, as well as standard deviation of 2.35. It shows that most of the participants only participate around 3 to 4 activities per semester, at least in the last semester, and the high standard deviation shows that there are outliers, or rather students who are very active in the participation of extracurricular activities also. As for the diagnostic analysis, you can see that since the participation frequency and the skill improvement have very low correlations, it's very likely that they fail the chi-square test, and this shows that there are no association between those two variables whatsoever. For the second objective, for the descriptive analysis, we can see that the mean of 1.91, the mean of 2, as well as standard deviation of 1.02, which shows that most of the respondents either become regular committees or high committees, which is represented by number 2 or number 3 respectively. And the low standard deviation shows that it's very stable and the distribution is centered around there. As for the diagnostic analysis, you can see that the highest level of involvement with the skill improvement leadership has a medium correlation, and they pass the chi-square test. So, from the statistic that in the table below, the second one, you can see that the highest level of involvement of 3, which is the high committee, is vastly different from the other levels. It shows that high committees are significantly different than other level of involvement, especially with the casual attendees. For the conclusion for the objective number 1, we can see that there is no enough evidence to support the association between frequent participation in extracurricular activities and university students' soft skill development. As for the objective number 2, you can see that is only enough evidence to support the association between level of commitment and university students' leadership development, and only high committees mostly benefit from the leadership growth. And these are our references that we use to make this slide, and thank you. And more references are in the reflection report.